Kia ora guys, Jesse Burt here for Juice TV. Very exciting for me because today I'm chilling with John Newman. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, good. Now, before we talk all about your debut album, which is coming out in October, I believe, I want to talk about Rudimental because that's pretty much how we know you here in New Zealand. Talk to me about your relationship with those lads.
Very, very good friends of mine, and I was working in a bar with a girl called Sophie who said I've got a brother who's into music and stuff, and anyway, our brother started playing keys in my band, and I made a tune with Piers, and we started making more music. I got in the studio with his mates, and we kind of had this big friendship group, which then became kind of organised, and this was Rudimental, and which made Black Butter Records, and it all became very professional. But yeah, we're just a group of mates that enjoyed making music for a couple of years.
And have you got any new material coming out of Rudimental, or do you want to just solely focus on your own stuff?
The thing that got a little bit scary with the Rudimental guys is that I was having such a good time, but the better time I had and the better music we made almost scared me and freaked me out a little bit, because I knew how much I wanted to do in my own solo thing and get a career out of it. I mean, I'm sure they're going to have a very long career, but there's always that. You've always got a bigger opportunity as a solo artist to have a real longevity of a career, and that worried me a bit. So I kind of wanted to call two songs enough, and it was a brilliant platform for me, and it was a lovely goodbye. But I mean, there's the second albums, and there's plenty more things to come, and they're great producers that can come in on all decks, and we'll just see what happens with the future. I mean, we hang out enough just to...
Yeah, that connection's always going to be there.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, your lead single off your debut album, which comes out in October, that's Love Me Again, doing well in New Zealand, I must say. What is that song all about?
So the whole album that I'm making, well, finished making, it was a breakup album, and it was kind of like I was writing songs that were alright, but they were like stupid artistic concepts and stuff, and then I kind of went through a bit of a rough patch with my girlfriend, and it surely kind of commenced the writing of the album, I guess. So it is a breakup album, and Love Me Again's the first from it, and it's not for any reason of the lyrical term why it's first, and it's not a concept story, it's just them songs were taken from that time, and Love Me Again basically explains a time where my girlfriend of the time moved away, and I really messed up because I was touring a lot. Well,
if breakup albums, Adele's, is anything to go by, you might have some great success on your hands.
We'll see, we'll take it step by step and day by day, I think.
Let's hope so. You've got the talent for it. And anyway, your second single coming out is Cheating. Well, that's been thrashed in my flat, by the way. We love that song. Why have you chosen that as the second single?
It's a song that basically I wrote a long time ago before I started doing the album and everything, and there was a group of songs that I got signed off to my record label, and that was one of them, and I think it was, I mean, it's a good tune, man. It's catchy, and the other thing with it is that it kind of goes back to me before I started this whole kind of record label thing and up in my game, and it was just quite nice to drop a number that kind of resolves back to me and what I used to do, and then back on and upwards, you know. But it's just nice to put that little bit of history into a single. Yeah.
Keep meeting those Scorpion women because they produce some good music for you.
Scorpion women.
So for songwriting for you, when did you start actually writing your music? Was that quite a young age?
Yeah, very young. I started learning guitar and piano, but I didn't know I was learning it. I just started doing it, but I was quite switched on when I was a kid, and I realised that I always studied pop music since I started doing it, like the charts and pop artists and their auras and personalities and the songs they're bringing out and the albums and the artwork and everything they do, because I always thought there was a formula, which there is, but it's not good to stick to it. But
tell me what your plans are for the rest of the year.
The album, I think, is the next big proud moment I've got coming. And
New Zealand show?
So yeah, definitely. I think we're looking at May, which would be great, and the feedback from coming here and people
and the showcase
live shows and stuff is incredible. So I'd love to come and do that. And yeah, the showcase last night was amazing. So yeah, I've got the album, more singles to come. I think there's 9 off the album we counted, but
holy hell.
We'll see how we get on. It might flop.
No, I'm pretty sure it won't. If last night's anything to go by, I'm pretty sure any of your work is not going to flop. Anyway, this is like fire drill, so you can just be as quick as you like, and if you're not, I'm just going to cut you off. Alright. Would you rather bite your tongue or stub your toe?
Interesting fact, it's as easy to bite your tongue as a beef burger.
Okay.
Slipping that in there. But I stub my toe quite a lot of mornings, but if you stub your toe in the morning, you're going to have a bad day if you take it in, so stub my toe, because I do it all the time.
Alrighty, and Geordie Shore, yay or nay?
Nay.
Nay, me too. If you were to name your first child one of these ghetto names, which one would it be? Chicken fried D-shirt or watermelon dryer?
Chicken fried deep shot.
I reckon I'll go with watermelon dryer. I think it's more European.
Yeah, but I'd never be able to say it because I'm a bit stupid.
Yeah, it is a little bit
stupid. It'd be really embarrassing when you're picking the kids up from school. You can't remember his name.
Yeah, alright. Have you ever thought of buying a mankini?
No, I've got better things to buy, I think.
Okay, do you ever intend on buying one?
No, I haven't got any plans at the moment.
Okay, let's get away from that question.
You never know where my mental state's going to take me.
Alright, okay. How long could you go without talking? Alright, that's too much.
I'm done.
What's your favourite accent from around the world?
There's something really sexy about girls from Newcastle.
Oh, okay. Can you give me that little accent? I wouldn't know. I'm all the way from this side of the world. How's it go down?
Geordie Shore.
Oh, is that Newcastle? I thought it was like Essex.
They're a little bit foul, but like...
Okay.
You know, like Cheryl Cole, man.
Oh, Cheryl Cole.
So, I mean, her accent's sexy.
Oh, it's sexy. Her music video was playing today, Call My Name, and I will definitely call your name.
Yeah.
Is there one place you would like to visit in New Zealand that you've heard of?
I haven't heard of it.
Queenstown, just say Queenstown.
Actually Queenstown. My friend works in an ice bar there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I haven't even been there yet, but Queenstown's an amazing place. If you get to come back for a show, Queenstown's
on the list.
That's where it's at. Anyway, that is it for me and you, our nice little interview, and album coming out in October, I believe, and I'll give you guys more deets when I hear about them. So thank you so much for talking with me.
Thank you very much. Cheers, man. Thank you.